What's up, nail geeks? I bring you guys another new collection today. Pahlish's brand spanking new The Moonlight collection. This is inspired by the mythos of the goddess Elune and will be available for pre-order starting this coming weekend. So let's dive right into the swatches as these are absolutely gorgeous. First up is Light of Elune. This is a crisp white cream with a bright green to rose shifting glow. I was really worried about this one on my swatches and on the video. I typically have a little bit of difficulty showing really shimmery types of white bases. I feel like the video is a good representation with the caveat that please note when you build this one up, it is definitely what I would consider a very stark white when it comes up to opacity. So just please note that my swatches, I did try to capture the shimmer on my macros and on my full hand shots, but I just feel like that shimmer is being a little bit shy on them. So this has a crelly type base, but it leans on a very creamy type of formula. Personally, on this one, I'm going to suggest going in with 3 thin coats to really help build it up and prevent any streaking on your nails. This plumps out very nicely on the nail. Now, it does have this gorgeous type of pearly feel to it when you build it up, and I mean that in the best way possible. I don't mean that pearly type of effect with the idea of it being like a vintage type polish. I mean it in it is definitely a crispy white base, but the shimmer will come off in most lights like indoor lighting and whatnot as this gorgeous type of subtle green shimmer appearance with that nice rosy appearance on very extreme angles. It is gorgeous and definitely one that you want to see in person. And next we've got Moonkin. This is a golden ivory with rose copper glow. This is another one that I was very worried about on my swatches and whatnot. I feel like my macros did not do this one justice, but the full hand shot and I think the video will give you a good idea of what I'm seeing in person. So this one has a very soft type of base to it. I feel like given how you wear it, you're still going to see just a touch of your visible nail line or your free edge, depending. So on this one, I'm going to suggest between 2 and 3 coats, though personally I would take it up to 3 coats just to really cover up your free edge if you've got a prominent one like myself. That base color is definitely a golden ivory. That's the best way that I agree to describe that base color. So it's got a golden tinge to it, which is very strong, and it also kind of has this ivory type of feel to it. A really interesting color, and the shimmer is very, very strong. So you'll get a lovely rosy type of coppery appearance glowing within the nail. Very, very pretty. So on this one, on the 3rd coat, you can see I went in just a little bit heavy. So those first 2 coats, I kind of treated like I was making a foundation on my nail. And then on that 3rd coat, I went in normally, and you can see it plumped out very nicely. No issues with streaking or anything like that. And it just really self-leveled out. So really nice creamy formula on this one, and that shimmer is just so pretty. So personally, I think if it bugs you on this one and on Light of Elune, I would definitely recommend wearing a color correcting base coat, and you'll cancel out your free edge and you'll get that gorgeous appearance that you see on the full hand shot. And next we've got Shadowsong. This is a bright strawberry pink with golden green to pink shifting glow. This is stunning. So pretty. That base color is everything. So I once again do agree with the official description. It's got that lovely strawberry type of pinky feel going on, but what really takes center stage here is that shimmer. So in bright lights and in indoor lighting, you'll definitely see it appear as this kind of golden greenish luminescent type of effect with a pink shift to it in very extreme angles. So it's very glowing, and personally on this one, I'm also going to suggest taking it up to 3 coats just to really plump out. It has a very creamy feel on application. It's just really, really nice on those brush strokes. Those of you rocking shorties or nubbins, you might be able to get away with 2 coats on this one, though personally I would still recommend going in just thin with your brush strokes and really letting this one plump itself out. So on this 3rd coat here, I took it in very, very thin. I just wanted to make sure that it was just completely opaque and really rocking on that shimmer, and you can see just how strong it is. I feel like my swatches kind of did this one justice, but I feel like the video is giving you a better idea of just how strong that shimmer is. It is really in your face. Now this one does dry down a little bit on the flat side, so personally I'd recommend a good glossy top coat to really make it pop. And next we've got Moonwell. This is a faded blue cream with teal to pink to gold multi-chrome. This is gorgeous. If you can get one out of this set, I would highly recommend this one. This was my top pick, and I would have to say maybe Shadowsong might be up next on my second from this set. They were just absolutely gorgeous, and I think they really matched up with their inspiration very well for the collection. Now this one has a little bit of a slightly more dense, opaque feel on application compared to the others I just showed you. For this one, I'm going to suggest 2 normal coats on it. It has a lovely creamy feel on it that has a really glossy effect when you are applying. Now, when it does dry down, it does give you a very flat type of effect. So once again on this one, I'm going to suggest a glossy top coat, and it'll really, really make that multi-chrome shimmer pop in it. So in bright lights and in indoor lighting, you'll see it like what you see here on the video. It is this lovely type of teal, almost navy midnight blue type of appearance. It is stunning. I wanted to wear this one right after I swatched it. It's so pretty. So at angles and extreme angles, you'll easily see a gorgeous pink shift come out, and at the very farthest edges, you'll see that gold shift come out to play too. I did try to catch some of it on my macro shot, so I'll be sure to show that at the end of the video during the recap. And next we've got Dark Shore. This is a midnight blue cream with green and gold multi-chrome and iridescent flakes. Another absolute stunner. This is so pretty, and this is probably one of my top 3 favorite blue shades. It's just so flattering. It's cool toned, but still kind of vibrant, but a little vampy. It's just really nice. Now on Dark Shore, I am going to suggest 2 coats on it, as this one is a very strong crelly feel on application. Definitely as you build it up, it's going to change that and intensify that base color, but it's still very creamy when you are doing your brush strokes. So I think 2 coats and most will be just fine, unless of course you've got those stilettos and you're rocking those big long nails. You might need to go in for a 3rd coat. So here on the 2nd coat, you can see that nice plumping action starting to take place. The flakes in this one are very prominent. It's just like what you're seeing on the video here. They are a lovely limey type of greens and golds, and they pop very well against that base color. I had no issues with getting flaky payoff on my brush strokes. You know, per usual, those of you following along, I do give my bottles a really good shake before I apply for the videos, and no issues with that. Everything behaved nicely, and I had no texture or anything like that after top coating. And next we've got Starshards. This is a blackened copper with holographic sparks. It has a more creamy base to it, and on opacity, I'm going to suggest 2 coats. It'll plump itself out real nice. It's got a lovely formula to this as well. Pahlish really does know how to bring it with different types of finishes, and they always have these amazing types of formulas on them. So highly recommend. So on this one, you can see on the 2nd coat here, it really just plumped out and looked absolutely phenomenal. Now in bright lights, you'll see it just like what you see on the video. That base color is definitely a blackened type of base. And the shimmer here is this gorgeous type of very warm copper effect, but I think it contrasts very nicely with that cool tone to the base color. So there's also the holographic flecks here. They are of these smaller varieties, so you'll get a really nice twinkling effect across your nails. This one does dry down a bit on the flat side, so personally, once again, I would recommend a glossy top coat just to make this one pop too. Now the Moonlight collection will be up for pre-order starting March 15th at 7 p.m. Central Time, and will run until March 17th for the first pre-order on these. Typically, Pahlish likes to keep her collections around for a few weekends, so they will be restocked after that. Each one of these will be 11 each, and I'll link you guys below to Pahlish's shop if you want to see the preview of these colors and additional swatches and all that good stuff. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this collection so much. Pahlish is another one of those brands that really just can't do any wrong in my opinion. I'll also link you guys below to Pahlish's Facebook fan group if you want to get in there and you're not in there already. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.